Hey everyone, welcome to my science lab. Today we will be doing a grow experiment. So as you can see behind me, I have a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables that I'm growing in an indoor garden. So I'm going to teach you all how you can do the same. So some of you might be thinking right now, well, why would I want to grow my own vegetables when I could just get my parents to go to the grocery store and pick these things up? Well, it's a really good point, but as we've seen with quarantine, it's kind of difficult to travel around to different grocery stores. Not all grocery stores near us are affordable. There's super long lineups, and this is just a really good way to grow affordable produce in your house that's safe and organic, and it's just really fun to watch them grow too. So let's get started and see how we're gonna grow all these fruits and vegetables, starting with lemons.
Once you open it up, you can see that they have sprouted. And those are the roots.
So this experiment will take approximately 1 week to complete. You will need a lemon, a knife, a cutting board, because safety first, a Ziploc bag, some paper towel, water, and a pot or something to grow your lemon tree in with some soil inside. So my hypothesis is that from the seeds that we collect out of the lemon, not all of them are gonna be able to grow. So I'm gonna try and collect as many seeds as I can, but I think we'll definitely get some growth out of some of the seeds. Fingers crossed. Side note, this is really cool. So on the lemon, it says that it's from South Africa. So isn't it kind of neat to think that these lemons are gonna be growing from your own garden soon? So step 1 is to cut your lemon in half. You're going to be making sure that you're using an appropriate knife, so not something too sharp, and you're always going to have your fingers inward because you don't want to be able to make any mistakes, so your nails just should always be pointing down. And you are just going to cut through the lemon. All right, there we go. So step 2 is going to be to look into your lemon slices and find all of the seeds you can. And we are going to separate them based on whole seeds, so ones that are not cut, between ones that we ended up cutting by accident. We're going to put those ones on another side because we're not going to use those ones. So just go through the entire lemon and find all the seeds. So step 3 is the tricky part. We are going to need to take all of our seeds that did not get cut in half, use our paper towel, and we're just going to try and clean off all of the lemon jelly substance that's around the seeds. So once it's clean, you're going to see that at one end of the seed is pointy. So from that point, you're going to use your nail and try to pull back some of the layers. If you have longer nails, this is kind of tricky. It's gonna take a while, but there we go. So you can see that it's starting to peel. And it's kind of like a popcorn kernel inside. So step 4 is to now take the clean seeds and space them out on a clean piece of paper towel. Next, we are going to fold over the paper towel and take our water and just spray the paper towel. So that's good for one side. You'll start being able to see the seeds through the paper towel. Carefully flip it over and do the other side. Okay. And if you don't have a spray bottle, that's okay. You could just kind of put it under the tap, but make sure it's not too soaked. Next, we're just gonna fold over the edges so none of the seeds fall out. And take our plastic bag and carefully put the seeds in the paper towel into the bag. Just like that. So now we have to take our seeds in the plastic bag and place them into somewhere that is both warm and dark for 1 week. So I'm gonna put them in my cabinet. 1 week. So everyone, it's been 1 week and we finally get to open the bag. So let's have a look and see what happens to our lemon seeds. So taking the bag out, you can kind of see that there's some spots on it. It's mold, but that's okay. It won't really bother us. And if you look inside, all of the seeds have sprouts now. This is so exciting. It looks like all of the seeds have sprouted except just this one, which might have even sprouted if we gave it a little bit more time. That's okay. So why and how did all of this happen? Why did we have to peel back the shell of the lemon seed? And how was it able to grow a root on it like that? So lemon is a citrus fruit, and all citrus fruit have a protective membrane and gel around the seed. So remember how we had to wipe off that gel lemon substance around the seed at the beginning with paper towel, and then we had to peel back all those layers? Those were 2 different ways that the seed protects itself. So the seed needs to be protected because it's super delicate inside once you peel back all the layers. So you need to protect the actual seed inside, and it needs to have those layers because if it didn't, then water would be getting into the seed and it would start to sprout another fruit while already in a fruit, which is kind of a problem. So now the final step is to plant the seeds that have sprouted, the roots, into our pot of soil. So a very important part of this, the root has to be facing down. So we're just gonna make a little hole with our finger and plant it in, making sure that the root is down. And we're also just gonna let the top of the seed poke out at the top. So we're not gonna cover the top of the seed, just so we can see it grow. So once you've planted all of your seeds with the root pointing down, you'll see all of the little purplish color ends poking out, and that's exactly how we want it to look. Next is the final step. We're just gonna take some water and water it. And there you go. There's your grow experiment. Amazing job today, K-Club scientists. See you next week for some more science experiments. Bye! Did you really think I was gonna waste all that lemon? Make some lemonade. Cheers!